podcast was filmed live from undisclosed locations, and there was no drug use in this program. If you have a weak heart, watch something else. If you're racist, bye. The jokes we may make are simply that, jokes. So if you can't handle us or you're too young, don't watch, because we definitely don't want to get banned. To sum it up, America. Fuck yeah.
What are we gonna do with the patient? She's dying!
Oh my god, somebody hand me a fucking scalpel! The patient is dying!
We don't need a scalpel, I've seen this before. She has chlamydia!
So what do? Just take the shit out?
What do you put your dick in her anus?
What? The patient is dying!
Oh, it's gonna be bleeding by the time we're done!
Doctor, what the fuck do you think we're gonna do with this shit?
Her anus is bleeding! This woman has chlamydia!
Somebody get some fucking tissue!
Hey, welcome to Dopeish. This is your POTUS speaking, Dizzy McFly, aka your Slime Lord, and this week is our Mental Health Week. We're going to be focusing in on suicide awareness, mental health issues, drug overdoses, whatever falls in line under mental health. This is a very touching week. Not just for everybody, but for my staff also. We all have stories. We all fall into that tier that, we all have our issues and our afflictions. Some of us, can't get over it. Some of us, we fall victim to it, and it tears us apart, inside and outside. A lot of us don't have people there for us. A lot of us are just alone, or we think we are. But you're really not alone. You always have somebody there for you. We all suffer from different things that plagues us on the daily. Some of us can't cope with it, and we fall victim to it. Fall victim to our own delusions, our own obscure fantasies, our insecurities, and our fears. Our flaws are our perfections, though, and we should treat them as such, building on the foundations of our misinterpreted afflictions. A lot of times, the people we bring into our lives change us. Our environment will change us. From the time you're born to the time you die, no matter where you go. And slowly, our grasp on reality will loosen. And every step we take, it loosens even more. As if we were the shoelaces on a child's shoe, ready to be kicked off and thrown away. But we have people, we need to realize that. And some of us don't. I myself suffer from bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, epilepsy, depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. I've tried to kill myself 8 times. 3 times were almost successful. I've died from having seizures, some from doing drugs. I've had friends OD and die. Close friends. I've had real close friends of mine kill themselves over depression and anxiety. Some kill themselves over losing their mind on drugs. Sometimes I wonder if I'm to blame for some of it because they knew me. Sometimes I feel like I was the one who got them in those circumstances. But like everyone tells me, and like I'm telling you now, you need to get that out your head. Because you and me, all of us are stronger than that. I'm here to tell you it's okay. Don't allow the intangible to control you. Don't allow it to control your emotions or even your current circumstances. Don't allow it to dampen your day and then you end up drowning in your own depression. One drop of sadness should not taint an ocean of happiness. It cannot, should not, and let yourself know it will not. Don't give up or give in. Give your all and continue to. Never stop. Never forget. Always remember. Bless.
Commercial!
Y'all see that little cutway over there? Yeah, there's a motherfucker over there a couple minutes ago saying if anybody would let him suck their dick, he'd give him a fucking Mountain Dew and shit. I'm telling you what. That's fucking disgusting. Hey Dopeish fam, this is One Eye here today, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that not too many people like to dive into pretty much, and that's drug addiction. In the past 3 decades, drug addiction has claimed the lives of over 870,000 people in the United States. In just 2018 alone, 67,367 deaths were reported due to drug overdoses, which is an alarming number, especially when you consider synthetic opiates like fentanyl. Anything that's not methadone based has claimed many of those lives. The introduction of Narcan has prevented a lot of these lives from being taken, but still there's synthetic opiates, fentanyl, heroin is still running rampant even today. There has to be something done by the government to be able to allocate and take care of these people who are addicted. Now, of course, keep in mind, a study has shown that 88%, here, I'll go ahead and say that again, 88% of all current drug addicts who are using heroin started out from a simple prescription of an opiate that was given to them after a surgery of some sort, whether it be extensive surgery, oral surgery, whatever the case may be. It was just a simple prescription for hydrocodone or Percocets or something just to numb the pain associated with having after surgery. This would quickly turn into an addiction, and they would find themselves having to buy more pills or go to the extent of trying to fake injuries to try and get pills. But then after a while, the pills and the sources, they exhaust themselves. And a lot of times people end up turning to heroin, unfortunately. People say that it's a choice, which some people might be right. It might be a choice. But in some circumstances, especially like I said, when you have a prescription that's given to you that causes you to have a dependency on that drug, and then once that drug is gone, you have to turn to whatever basis you can find to be able to, what they call, get well. Now, before anybody goes off and says, oh, One Eye, you don't know what you're talking about. Actually, yeah, I do. Because until September 27th, 2016, I was an addict. So I am well aware of what's associated with it. I've dealt with the withdrawals, the sweats and shakes and feeling sick to my stomach all the time. I was that person. I had to get well. And I spent a lot of my life trying to get well. And the only thing that got me well was getting clean. And life is a lot more beautiful when you're clean. And I honestly can't tell you exactly when the addiction started, but I do know the day I stopped. And for anybody else who's dealt with addiction, who's been there, I'm sure you also know what I'm talking about. So if you yourself are watching this and you're addicted to drugs, if you're addicted to heroin or whatever the case may be, if you want to reach out to us here at Dopeish, we'll be more than welcome to talk to you. We'll help you we'll help you seek what you need. We'll get you in touch with people who can help you. We'll do anything we can to sit there and spare another post on Facebook talking about the next person who died, because nobody needs that, nobody wants that, and it devastates lives all around you. So please, if you are an addict, reach out to us, or reach out to somebody that you trust, because the last thing we want to do is go to your funeral. So with that being said, this is One Eye with Dopeish, signing off.
Commercial!
I hate when I'm like driving around and everything, stuck in traffic, just getting back from getting something to eat and everything. And look, you look over here, you see that? And you come back, and all of a sudden,
What up, Dopeish family? It's your boy Powder out here, but I got some serious shit to talk about today. But before I do that, give us a like, a show of support on whatever platform you're on. Let's get to this motherfucker. I have been asked to talk about something that is very deep to us all here at the Dopeish team, something that affects us all in all of our pathways in life in every single manner, mental health, and its effects with and on technology. And honestly, bro, I know a lot of people out there in the world right now don't feel okay. And a lot of people out there in the world feel divided because of what's happening in the news. A lot of people in the world feel so divided because of what's happening in the pandemic. And so many people in this world just feel divided in themselves and just don't know the path forward. And honestly, I'm not going to sit here and tell any of you that I know the correct way. Just like no one else should tell you that in their own respect, because all of us are just humans out here trying our best, and know that in yourself, you are trying your best. You're supposed to motherfucking be here. I know that it's bullshit that's happening in so many particular communities. I would like to shout out the particular bullshit that's happening in a particular community I'm a part of, the EDM scene. Fucking what Bass Nectar supposedly did, disgusting. I hope that everyone who is involved in that situation heals and comes to light. And I hope that everything is just shown in the light of the truth. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fucked up over this. Because, like, there's just so much negativity going on right now. And it's just overwhelming. But the beautiful thing that we have that we didn't have hundreds of years ago to deal with all of this just extraneous bullshit coming at us from all angles, from the politicians potentially all being child rapists to our favorite musicians being rapists. It's just to the police beating people just for the color of their fucking skin, for fucking every fucking sickening thing that you gotta wake up in the news and deal with. Just know that there are people out there that love you, for fuck's sake. Like, and it's just amazing, and I know I harp on the platform, but Facebook helps us connect, and it makes it easier to reach out to people. YouTube makes it easier to reach out to people, and it's just, if you're feeling upset, use this magic box you have in your pocket called your phone or your computer or your PlayStation, your Xbox, what have you. Use it. Ask for help. And just talk to somebody. Anyone who is a decent human being will be willing to listen to you. I promise. Like, I cannot tell you how many times a stranger's asked me for help and just sit and talk. And they've told me it's completely changed their perspective on existence. And I'm tearing up right now, y'all, because it's really fucking with me. I really hope that some of you out there, if you do feel like you're fucking down in the dumps and whatever, what have you, there are multiple hotlines that are available. Please reach out, get some motherfucking help. We here at the Dopeish team motherfucking love you. And if you're looking to better yourself, honestly, the most holistic way to do it is, I personally meditate. I know some other people are finding success with CBD products and just the general non-narcotic way of being that is also saying I'm not med shaming. If you have to take your medication, please do it. Just get whatever help you need. I'm just telling you that you should have the right to feel better. No matter what happens in your life, you motherfucker, have the right to feel happy. And if anyone tells you different, fuck them holistically. You got it? This has been Powder. I love you. Namaste and Hare Krishna. May you find the peace you seek on your path.
I know exactly what you mean, man. But later on, I'm going to be going up there and everything, so I'll be giving you a call when I get there, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you do your homework?
Not yet.
Well, you need to go do it now. And when you're finished, you need to go like and follow Dopeish on Facebook or no phone for a week.
This is bullshit!